What's up, guys? Today we're going to be showing you how to do a tune-up on a 2013 Dodge Dart. This works on a Dodge Avenger, etc. Anything with a 2.0 4-cylinder in there. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the engine cover, and now this is together with that, so you may have to loosen up this clamp right here and remove this out of the way. All right, make sure it's loose enough, and then you got to come on this side and we have to unplug this right here because it's plugged into that. Okay, and that just sits on the intake right here, the throttle body, I should say. So we lift evenly on both sides after we loosen that up, and it just comes right out. All right, now you will expose your ignition coils right here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know if that's the right order, but there's 4 of them. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna grab, I believe it's a 10 millimeter, and take these out and pull them out. Of course, we have to unplug this first. So in order to unplug this, we're gonna push this little tab back like that, then press and pull, just like that. Repeat that with all of them. All right, push the little tab, press and pull. Do the other 2, and then let me go grab the socket and ratchet and take these coils out. With all of the plugs removed, 1, 2, 3, and 4, we're gonna go ahead and loosen everything up. Go ahead, my brother. Using a 10 millimeter, take those out. Careful not to lose the screws. All right, just like that. We're gonna do that last one. Awesome. Once you have that, some of them may stay on, but some of them will come out just like this. You can put them to the side, be sure not to lose them, and then this should just slide out just like this. All right, and just like that, you expose the spark plugs. Spark plugs are inside right there. This is a good time to do an inspection to make sure there's no oil or anything in there. All right, and if there's debris and stuff, grab some compressed air and blow that out. But here we go. We're gonna remove all the coils and get to the spark plugs. In order to remove the spark plugs, you're gonna need a spark plug socket. All right, this one that I'm using right now, this is a Craftsman 5/8 spark plug socket. Spark plug socket has that little groove in there so you don't damage the plugs whenever you pull them out. But here we go. I'm using an extension so I don't have to, get down there. Anyways, let's get started. You're gonna want to get a ratchet or a breaker bar and loosen them up. So here we go. All right, so once they're loose, you're gonna go ahead, take them out just like that. And if they don't come out, you have to do it slowly, maybe PV blaster or anything. Well, here we go. This is something that helps us out. We grab a magnet, we reach down there, all right, and we should be able to pick up the plug. It comes right out with it. And that's how we extract the spark plugs from these engines. Now we're gonna open a new one and put it back in and repeat the process just like that. All right, here we go. Careful, they may be hot. Okay. All right, on this particular vehicle, the spark plugs we got, we need to set the gap on them, and the gap on this is 0.043. So I'm going to show you how I gap the spark plugs. All right, let me get my little gap tool right now. If you ever seen one of these, this is what a spark plug gap tool is. All right, so 0.043 or 0.043 is going to be right there, right where my thumb is. 0.043. So let me show you right now. This is how you measure the gap. You start it out at 0.02 and you slide it all the way until it makes contact. All right, and that is right at 0.43. Okay, 0.43. We put that in just like that. That's how you gap them. If you need to open the gap, you put it through this little hole like this. Like I said, if you need to set the gap, you put them through that little hole right there, and then you push up like that, and it's gonna open it for you. All right, but once the gap is installed, do that with the rest of them, and now we're ready to install them. Here we go. To install them, I like to use the same magnet and try to guide the spark plug in there, and once it's in place, I try to either wiggle this out and let the spark plug fall into place. All right, after that, we're gonna grab our extension and socket, and we're gonna drive it gonna make sure that we tighten it out by hand and it doesn't cross thread. All right. Tighten it up until it stops, and then about a quarter or a half turn more. Be careful not to over tighten these, okay, because it's going to be a pain in the ass. So here we go. All right, so once you have all them tightened up, it's time to put the coils back, and you put them the same way. All right, make sure you slide them in there, push them down, plug it in. Make sure it clicks, and lock the tab. All right, grab your 10 millimeter, put it back in. All right. Once you put that one on there, go ahead and tighten this up. Okay, just make sure it doesn't move, and it should be good. Let's repeat the procedure with the other ones. All right, let's see. There we go. And just like that, guys, easy peasy. This is what shops charge a lot of money for. All right, but it may seem simple. If one of those spark plugs breaks in there, though, you got yourself a big problem. All right, make sure the clips are in. Repeat the same procedure with everything. I'm gonna do some YouTube magic, fast forward, and put everything together for you. All right, now it's time to put that cover back on. Make sure we line that up back here with the throttle body. That's lined up right there. We can go ahead and plug this back in. All right, make sure it clicks. Push that into place. Make sure you maneuver your hose right in there. There you go, just like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and tighten the hose. Okay. And that right there, guys, is how you do a tune-up and change the spark plugs on a 2013 Dodge Dart. Like I said, this works for Avengers, I believe Chargers and Challengers. Depends. Whatever has a 2.0 4-cylinder, same procedure. All right. Don't forget about the gap tool if you buy spark plugs that are not gapped. But if you buy them pre-gapped, you don't have to worry about this, okay? You will use a 10 millimeter socket. You will need the extension, the ratchet, and the spark plug socket. Also the magnet, can't forget the magnet, helps us out. Well, there you go, guys. Thank you so much if you stuck around. Hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and show us some love and support. All right, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.